Good evening, everybody. This is a message for Scorpio. This is a message about the reading, the channeling that I had from Spirit, and the message that I had. In order to know her future, she needs to understand the past. To know her past, she needs to be willing to walk over the bones. There is something from your past, or something from your past life that needs addressing, Scorpio, before you can move forward. I've done out the Shadow Oracle. This is what we've got. Just a second. We've also got Kalima Makali to help you navigate through this tumultuous time, this rebirth that you're currently going through. But in order to step through this fire, she feels you need some protection, and she also feels you need some guidance, and you need to work with her so she can bring about a future that is more in line with what you deserve. Got Mend a Broken Heart for her. You're clearly addressing some heartache from the past. It may be something from this life, it may be something from your past lives that you're carrying through your bloodline. There's something here about from mother to daughter, from daughter to mother. But it's something that you need protection on, and it's something that you need support as you walk through the bones of this past. And this is what I keep hearing. You need to be willing to walk over the bones. And underneath we have Witch at the end of the world, which says an important end, a new beginning. Choo as I stop back. Sorry about the interruption. If you're new here, my name's Karen. I'm a tarot and oracle reader, and I also receive messages from Spirit. This is the third message I've got from Scorpio, and I will put it in a playlist. There's a lot of important messages for Scorpio, and I know we're coming up to Scorpio season, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But there is something in the past here that needs addressing, and it is quite a difficult journey. So much so that you need protection from Kalima, and you can't get more powerful than and more fierce than Kalima. I'm just going to go to the past lives to see what this brings up, because this is where Spirit is taking me at the moment, and then we'll see what your story is. Spirit, please let us know what energy Scorpio is coming to the fore, what ghosts are now reappearing. I am noticing, even though this is witchy season, there's a lot of angelic and deity presence around us at this time. The energy is very heavy. We've got Love Life in reverse. You may feel that you've been alone. You may have spent past generations not being able to connect with anybody, being afraid to let anyone in, being afraid to trust anybody. But Mend a Broken Heart Fairy suggests that you are trying to let people in, you are trying to trust people. Can I have two more, please, Spirit? We have Spouse. You may be married, or the person you're with may have been someone who you was with, and this time around it's still not working. You've got an adulthood. One more, please, Spirit. And we've got Atlantis. These cards speak of the person you're with. You was in a past life. And just like the past life, it's not worked out here. And I think Kylie is trying to tell you it's time to let go of this connection. There's no point defending something that is not defendable. I don't know what that situation is yet, but that is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up someone that you may have spent quite a few lifetimes with. Obviously you've grown and learned together, but it's been a, how can I put it, it's been a love of irony, like a lesson. You've had to learn lessons of each other, but each time you're together, you're the one who ends up getting hurt. And with Scorpio, feelings do get hurt. And I think each time you've been with this person, you've had to become more and more silent. I think a lot is hidden within you that you haven't spoken about. I do think you've had to learn to become very guarded and protected of your own energy and your own space. I even think people think that like you're a bit of a loner, but no one knows what you see through your eyes. I think sometimes you view love as some sort of punishment, but I can see Cal is here to help address that and to put this, I won't say it's a karmic relationship, and I won't say it's a twin flame because I'm not a person who believes in that. If you believe in that, take what resonates from what I'm saying here. But each time you're with this person, they become more and more of a ghost. And can you see the masks? I think you've been constantly left in the dark about a lot of their energy, a lot of their life, and Kyle is here to put a stop to it. It's like she's holding her hand out saying, no more of this, because you deserve so much better. You've got an attitude, someone here who is often defending other people. You're quick to come to the rescue of other people, and maybe this is where this relationship comes in. You're the one who has to constantly pick them up, dust them off, and the one who has to be courageous. But each time it just takes a piece of you. And it's left you quite cold and viewing relationships in a negative way. Excuse me, I'm just going to clear some of this energy on the sky. Scorpio being a water sign, got Atlantis. You may be drawn to the depths of the oceans. You may have a great fear of the oceans because of what happened in Atlantis. But you, within this, you have an awful lot of knowledge that a lot of people are not party to. So a lot of Queen energy here, Empress energy, Deity energy, and Carla is about cutting the cords, cutting the threads once and for all, and she has the ability to cut these threads across generations, lives, and if you wanted to, she will step in and sever this connection, but that is down to you. But she's also saying you need to walk over the bones of your relationship and see it for what it really is, because part of it does tear you up. It does upset you, because I can see that you clearly do care for this person. I've got the story arc. Also, the past it says in the book that you're finally willing to drop your own mask and be who you are, rather than being so guarded, so hidden, and being open, and the people and things and the places that you've put to bed, they're still stuck, they're still pretending, and you can unashamedly be who you are. So let's have a look. I'm going to speak specifically about the love connection through the generations here, please, Spirit. Can't it? You've got treasure in reverse. Bright idea. Work. There's something about us not all that glitters isn't gold. Bees are productive, they produce honey. They are good community builders. Carla's saying about idea just it's not going to work out. Maybe you have a different idea of how to tackle this relationship, and at one point you thought that you could bring abundance. We've got treasure in reverse. And it's going to be a struggle. Can I have two more, please, Spirit? Put this out again. Constant battle with the sky. It's just something that you constantly have to work on, and I can see that you've tried different things. To try and unlock prosperity for you both. Mischief here, this just speaks of the Joker energy. It trickster, someone who was just playing games, and you can't play games with people's hearts and souls. The Spirit is saying that you need a fresh start. Also the prosperous Spirit. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I am Carla. From Death comes Rebirth. Got the Chariot. It's time to take control of your dark and lighter side. It speaks about taking control of your destiny and removing yourself from this vicious circle of defeat and bring about healing and a broken heart. Excuse me, I'll just get that. Got King of Cups in reverse. Check one more, please, Spirit. Like I said, I'm picking up a lot of goddess energy. You are the Empress. Six of Pentacles here normally will speak about give and take. Spirit Carla is saying to you, you've just been given and given and given to something that was not true. That's someone who wore masks, someone who never truly revealed the true intention. And Four of Swords, there's been a lot of times that it's left you without energy and you've had to retreat. It's been a long time that you've had to spend on your own and to regain your own strength. And this is where you keep finding yourself at the end of the day. No matter how hard you try with this energy, you're on your own. But now your mask is off. It's time to you. It's time to you to let him see you walk away. Not even with any recriminations. Just walk away from grace with grace, and to let him understand that he can't and he won't be able to hurt you anymore. And it's finished, and there's nothing more that he can do. I can't see why you have been constantly trying to defend this in this life. If this is someone who you feel that you have known for generations, someone who, when you met them, that there was an instant attraction, an instant magnetism. It's time for you to move forward, and healing needs to take place now, and to finally, after a long time, to take control of your own destiny. And even though your heart is broken and bruised, it is mending. It is mending. Carla is saying these lessons that you've learned with this energy, it will be something that you won't forget, but it will be something that will be empowering. But Scorpio, you are a water sign, and you are full of emotions, and you run deep, and you're a very loyal person, and you commit yourself wholeheartedly, and you give over a lot of yourself. You've got somebody who brought nothing but burdens, someone who is not in touch with his emotions, someone who is an emotional manipulator, and someone who deliberately goes out to hurt people. I'm being called to the alchemy deck. Where you going, please, Spirit? Got bravery, oceans. Spirit is saying it's time for you to step onto new shores and to start a new path, and not to be afraid, because finally growth is happening here. Got Marine Life, Atlantis, this card speaks about for you to be able to ground and you be able to be center yourself. Learn to accept your emotions. Don't struggle so with your emotions. Let them out. Don't keep them pent up. People sometimes see you as cold, but that is anything but the truth. There's a purity about you that other people just can't resonate with. You need to accept the current that the Spirit is taking you on now, and let Him guide your path. Karma is here to help you, to remind you of who you exactly you are, and to take back your power. It's Pentacles. Three Swords. You have any doubt about this guy's intentions in this life, and nothing changes. It's still working to cloud your judgment. To is someone who, it may be someone who has several relationships going at the same time. He is not someone who is ready or able to settle down. And I do see you in a lot of ways felt that you could change him, but it's just not happening. And as hard as that is for you to hear, it's just not happening. You like looking in the mirror and needing to accept this lesson that you've had to go through. But Spirit is now saying you don't have to go through this now. You need to charge ahead. This speaks of divine timing. There has been something that has brought about this decision. Something has occurred. There might have been a lot happening at once. We've got lake again. Depth. It's hard to cut connections and cut threads with people you may have been with through several lives. But I am sensing that this lesson has been played out. Excuse me. And this story is now becoming all for you. And Carla is here to, I mean, she's a very fierce dieter. She's here to ensure that you finally, once and for all, cut this energy out of your soul. You've got transformation. Diamonds are forced up. a fortune under pressure, and that is what you were. From this will come something that will be long lasting, and it will be something that you will find it be able to transform as long as there is acceptance of the need to move on. Can you see her there? You do see him as your home, and she's a bit pensive of embracing, but she knows she must have trust and have faith and finally walk over the bones of this relationship and to move on. I hope this has helped, Scorpio. I hope this has given the clarity you need, and also it has given you some peace. I hope Karmic helps you to overcome the loss that I know you're feeling. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.